Yeah, why is my game capture automatically on that? Anyways, I want to watch a Guga Foods video. Can the king of flavor make a $500 Wagyu steak better? Hmm, that's a very good question. What else has he uploaded lately? Well, there's the baking soda one, but I'm more interested in this one that he uploaded 1 day ago.
This video. Thank you Simply Safe for sponsoring this video. This is the best steak in the world. It tastes as good as it looks. And I have been on a quest to find out the best way to eat this piece of meat. I have done some insane experiments with it. And the reason I do this is so that when you get your hands on one of these, you know the best way to enjoy it. And today I'm going all out. We all know MSG is the king of flavor. However, can it enhance the best steak in the world? I mean, take a look at this piece of meat. It is already the best of the best. Well, today we're gonna find out. This is the Japanese Wagyu A5 MSG experiment.
This is gonna be interesting.
And everything starts off with this beautiful steak. It is a monster. To be specific, it is a Japanese Wagyu A5 Kobe beef steak. And the marbling is just ridiculous. Some people say that this is not a steak. It is fat that has been marbled with meat. That's how crazy this is. But friends, by no means is this a regular fat. It tastes different, it feels different, and it is nothing like a prime steak. Believe me when I tell you, it's an experience. And one large steak like this will feed a whole family. But with all that being said, the next thing to do is to go ahead and season it. And for that, I'm going to start off with the master of all seasoning, which is salt. Notice that I'm using fine salt. That's because I want it to penetrate nicely and deeply into the meat quick. One of the disadvantages of fine salt is that it is hard to measure how much you're putting on. But if you want it to penetrate deeply into the meat quick, it is the best salt to use. And that is exactly what I'm looking for. Because my goal is to cook this steak as soon as possible. At the same time, I want it to dry brine. So now that I have it perfectly seasoned, the only thing left to do is to let it rest in my refrigerator for a few hours. Once I removed it from the refrigerator, the next thing to do is to go ahead and add MSG. But first, we gotta split them in half so that we can compare steaks. And as I did, check this out. Every time I post a Japanese Wagyu A5 video, everyone says the same thing. That is not a steak. It is fat marbled with a little bit of beef. And taking a closer look like this, now I can understand why they say that. And I'll tell you one thing, it is delicious. But now that
Lucky
we have
this
two
man.
halves, the only thing left to do is to go ahead and season one of
There's a
them
lot of
with
fat on this
MSG.
half, though.
And for that, I am being quite generous. As we take a closer look, MSG will have the same effect as salt. It will first draw some moisture, make it a brine liquid, then the steak will reabsorb it inside, making the whole thing fully seasoned with MSG. But now that we got these steaks seasoned, it is perfect because it allows me time to go ahead and make this incredible side dish. And if you've never had these, my friends, oh, you don't know what you're missing. Not only is it easy to make, it is
Wait, I think I know what that
delicious
is.
with any type of meat. As always, remember exact amount and ingredients always in the description down below for you. I first started by throwing everything into the blender. First was the eggs, followed by melted butter. Of course, we can't forget about flour, salt, and milk. Now there's left to do is to blend it well because your dough is ready. Because to cook it, it's all about technique, and here's how. I first preheated my cast iron pan to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I threw in a
that's
little bit
Wagyu
of
for you.
oil and make sure that my entire pan was covered with it, especially the edges. You want to put the pan back in and let it preheat for an additional 10 minutes. Because once that's done, the next thing to do is to pull it out and pour all of your batter. Push it back into the oven and let it cook. As it's cooking, you're going to notice that it's going to start rising. That is a sign that you did everything right. And let me tell you, it will rise quite a bit. But after 30 minutes of baking it in the oven, I took it out and this is what I was left with. That, my friends, is Yorkshire pudding. And let me tell you something, it's delicious. It is not a bread, at least to me it's a mix of croissant and French baguette. And hopefully it's going to be perfect for our Japanese Wagyu A5
It's like a baked
steaks.
pancake.
Talking about that, the only thing left to do is to go ahead and grill them. And in order to do that, the first thing I'm going to be doing is putting a nice beautiful sear. Once that's done, I'll be cooking them in indirect heat until I reach an internal temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And for that, I'll be using my wireless thermometers. So now I say it is enough talking and it is time to cook them. So let's do it. Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Simply Safe. We have been working on new studio setup, and I am happy to announce that very shortly we will be introducing you to new sceneries just like this. So when it was time to decide how to secure everything, it was simple with Simply Safe. You see, Simply Safe is an effective and reliable home security that attracts. They have one safe security system that's it. Simple and safe just by going to simplysafe.com/Google
Oh, home security.
for your security
Okay.
system. Thank you, Simply Safe, once again for sponsoring this video and keeping me safe. Now, let's get right back to the video. All right, everybody, here we have our beautiful steaks today and a little wild west bread. Yes, Mama?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I know. Yeah, don't worry that it's missing a little bit. I have to show the camera what it tastes like.
Sure.
Yeah, let's just go with that, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
So, here's what I will say. We have an experiment. As you can see, this steak has absolutely zero marbling. You see that?
That looks like it's gonna be tough, man.
I want to know which one is better, and I want to explain to the audience what is the difference. Sounds like a plan?
All right.
I'm talking too much. Oh my God. You just put it with your fork. It's like...
The only thing I felt resisting was the board.
Exactly. It just goes straight. It
just goes
I think
straight
that
out.
if you step it like this, and if you go directly on the board, it's the same.
It's pretty much the same.
It's the same, everyone. For anyone that never had this steak, give yourself a treat, everybody, whenever you can. You will not regret it. Are you ready, Mama?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
Cheers, everybody.
Okay, so that's
It
the
doesn't
regular
get
one.
old. Huh?
I mean, wow.
How do you describe a type of steak like this for someone that never had it?
Get a very tasty butter and then add the flavor of steak into it.
The best steak? The
best steak.
Yes, like the best picanha in the world, and you put it together. That's what it tastes like, everybody. It is difficult. It is a steak that is extremely memorable. Once you eat this, you will never forget. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Phenomenal. Mama, try this piece of bread. Tell me how you like it. Cheers, everybody.
Wow. Wow.
So easy to make, Mama.
Mm.
All you do, you put it directly in the blender and then you put it on the cast iron and that's it.
Really?
That's all you have to
That's
do.
what they call
Not like a
Yorkshire
regular
pudding.
bread.
No, no,
It's
no.
not a
And
pudding,
it's
though.
wet inside.
Yeah.
It's not dry like
It's
a bread.
mix between a bread and a cake,
Yes, but savory.
but
Nothing
savory,
sweet.
not sweet.
Here's what I really been wanting to try for a long time, Mama. I want to put a piece of Wagyu in the middle.
Ooh.
Huh? Let's go with that. I'm not even going to wait for you. Cheers, everybody.
Go for it. That's what is missing.
Let me explain. The Wagyu is very fatty.
Mhm.
And when you put it with something else, it just becomes better, everybody. It is incredible. Man, let's go ahead and go to the second steak, Mama. Are you
All right.
ready for it? Okay, now.
Oh,
I
boy,
want
the
your
taste
honest
buds are in
opinion.
for it.
See which one is better. The first one or the second one?
Okay,
Let's see which one Mama's like best. You ready?
let's go.
Second one. Cheers, everybody.
Whoa! Whoa!
What happened, Mama? Tell them.
I don't know what you did over here. That's better.
How can you make a Japanese Wagyu A5 better? Well, there you go.
It's tastier.
How can it?
Like it's still super fatty,
Yeah,
still beefy,
but just better.
but it's better. There's more flavor into it.
As you can see, this is the experimental steak, yeah?
Yeah, like I was going to say, it's more umami, but it's not the umami flavor.
No,
it's
no.
just what is there is more.
Yes, exactly. I'm laughing because it is phenomenal, everybody.
Wow.
If you want to make a Japanese Wagyu A5 better, all you gotta put is a little bit of MSG, Mama. Look at Mama. You put a little bit of MSG in there, it's gonna taste better. I'm telling you, this thing is magical. I know a lot of people hate it, and there's this and that. You know what I mean?
Hey.
There's a lot of controversy about it, but let me tell you something.
A little dab will do ya.
Yes, everybody, just a little bit. Don't overdo
A little
it,
dab
right?
will do
Don't
ya.
do like I did with the dry aging. You know that was ridiculous. Oh, Mama, look at Mama. Hey, it is better. Now here's the deal,
Before
Mama.
you even go on, get that bread and taste it with the bread.
Taste it with the bread. I mean, now that you say it like that, I have to give it a try. I mean, I'm just gonna make it like this. You know, I'm gonna get a big piece, Mama. Oh boy. Oh.
The bigger the better.
Hi, how are you?
Tell me that's not steak heaven on earth.
Oh boy, fatty, deliciousness. The flavor just keep on coming, hitting you in the face. It doesn't stop. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, everybody, because you can eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
It is so ridiculously good that it is hard to describe it. You have to experience it. Now, I will tell you, look at my mom rubbing the fat.
It's too powerful. I need something a little bit milder.
You don't even want the actual
God.
Wagyu. You just want the fat. The fat is good enough, everybody.
It's just the flavor. Oh my God.
To answer the good old question, does Japanese Wagyu A5 gets better with MSG?
Yes.
Yes! I say, heck yes, it does. Sprinkle a little bit of MSG, it will make everything better. If you have bad grades, like Uncle Roger said, sprinkle a little bit on your grades over there, it will make your grades better. Anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always on the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. I highly recommend you do this. Do this today. Japanese Wagyu A5, a very special occasion.
Yes.
This, you can do it right now. You have all the ingredients. Go ahead and do it, and thank me later. See you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yo, for real, Drag, you got that? You got the good stuff? You got the good meats on board? Dude, how'd you get that? That Wagyu is mad pricey, dude. How did you? I'm not gonna completely ask, but dude, you gotta treat that like royalty. Like, you can't just make it a cheap meal out of it. You gotta that's a piece of meat you gotta treat yourself with, my dude. Keep it nice and simple as well. Don't dress it with some don't dress it and saturate it with some sauce you don't need. All right, let's see what we have here. Man, I think I'm gonna. We have a bunch of armored units in front. I feel like I'm gonna do a stronghold, honestly. All right, let's get it done. Man, these orc archers are ruthless. Well, GG's on that one, Liam. GG's on that one. Well, since you landed the most kills, which one would you like? Would you like the barbarian or would you like the bomber? Let me also go ahead and turn on the lo-fi radio to chillax for next minute or so as we go ahead and get ready to raid somebody. Where the heck is the lo-fi video game radio? I don't see it on my history. Why? So yeah, oh dude. No, it's all good, Drac. I can fall asleep in movie theaters too. It happens to me too. I might host probably a Discord screening of the movie once it's out on digital platforms later. At some point in time. But yeah, Leon, if you're there, let me know which scroll you would prefer as the one with the most kills for this last round we got. I'm probably gonna be on Discord binging on Netflix. Drag, let me know when you're available, when you're down for some part 3 of JoJo, because I just finished part 2. Unless you're probably awake for some part 3 binging. Actually, I don't know. Unless Leon is not there, then I'm gonna actually roll this. I'm just gonna roll the wheel of destiny. Yeah, let's actually do that. Leon's probably lurking or something. Alright, folks, it's time to spin the Wheel of Destiny. Because our top killer on the battlefield could not make up his mind. Because I'm not a user. Imagine if... Oh, I would have a... That would be a good idea to have a stand, actually. Wait, what did we get for him? Oh, the bomber, right. We're gonna give this to... And then this one... I don't feel like Rohan has been given enough prizes, honestly, so I give this to Rohan. Alright, great job, folks. Great job. So when we pick up for tomorrow, I guess, we're gonna go ahead and go down this path for one extra chest. And then we're going to take the top path for the gold chests. Now let's go ahead and see which homie we have available to raid. Oh, before I do that, let's go ahead and roll some credits first. So thank you to Keep Stogie for the follow, Megabeard, Empleado, and Luke Monster for the follow from Stream Raiders, Keep It with the host, and Rom Revolution with the 50 bits. Definitely has been a hot minute since I've been... I guess we got some new homies on board for the Kinoko crew, but new homies are always given a proper warm
welcome.
That sound clip is a classic. That sound clip is an absolute classic. Alright, let's see who we have tonight that we can raid. We have a lot of people on tonight. Let's see, Curry's playing some Stream Raiders. I got a dude who's playing Monster Hunter Rise right now. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, James. It's nice having y'all here, too. Absolutely, absolutely. If anybody isn't in the Discord server yet, we're going to have our next Discord hangout / movie night on Saturday. So, the... Curry's ending soon? Okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and raid my other homie, then. So, we have... our Discord hangout happening on Saturday. We'll have Drac will be hosting the evening screening for the Mortal Kombat movie. Hotbox of Fun will be hosting the daytime screening for the Mortal Kombat movie. And what else? So we're going to have our preparation time happening on... The preparation time for the daytime screening will be at 11 a.m., which is pretty early because Hotbox needs to work later. It will be... So during the daytime, if you can't make it for the evening screening, we'll have... Oh, let's test our luck first. Nope, never mind again. And then we're going to have the daytime screening at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 11 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, and 9 a.m. Pacific Time. If it's too early for you, you can always attend the evening screening where Drac is going to be hosting, which will be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and 6 p.m. Pacific Time. And if setup time will be at around 8 p.m. Eastern Time for me, 7 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Time. The setup time is for everybody to just come around, trickle in, grab your snacks and drinks, have a little chat and stuff before we go ahead and get the movie started. And if nobody's around for Saturday screenings, we can always schedule another day for the Mortal Kombat movie screening for a Discord hangout on an alternate date if no one's able to make it for Saturday. So, just a friendly reminder, folks, for the next Discord hangout in the Kinoko in the Kinoko Crib will be happening this Saturday for the Mortal Kombat movie, because not only is it premiering, but the movie that Drac went to see has also premiered at the same time. So it's a pretty good weekend for movies. I feel it is a pretty good weekend for movies. In all honesty. Oh shoot, Curry is about to end. I guess we'll go ahead and raid my homie who's playing Monster Hunter. Yeah, he's playing Monster Hunter Rise right now, but he also does play Genshin Impact, so I guess we'll surprise him. We're gonna go ahead and raid this fellow called Luminite. He also plays Super Smash Bros. He's also a moderator for another streamer I'm associated with called Sinfanta. Or actually, you know what? Let me see if who else do I have online tonight? There's a lot of people there's a lot of people online tonight.
Cowabunga.
Oh, they're not online tonight. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Luminite. So, if I don't see you guys for my next session of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, I hope to see you guys around on Discord. Guys can catch me on some updates on Twitter. But yeah, I hope to see any of y'all either on Discord or, well, the Saturday movie hangout. If not, hopefully another Discord hangout. Thanks for anybody for stopping on by today. Thanks for all the follows from the Stream Raiders community. And hopefully we'll have more stuff to do for 1.5 and Genshin Impact until Inazuma comes out, because we gotta be saving real hard for Inazuma, folks. Just wear your masks, pray for each other for good luck, for everybody's own safety. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay hungry. Wash your hands, that's always important. Stay awesome, gamers, and we'll catch you next time in the world of video gaming, culinary arts, art, creativity, and whatnot with Nintendo. He may not be as famous and rich as his cousin Nintendo, but life by the least if he tries to be one of the most famous, he tries to be one of the most realist, expressive, artistic, animated? Meme-ish OG Tendo in the entire universe of video gaming, memes, food, and everything else that Nintendo loves. Peace out, folks. Hope to see you all at the next movie hangout.
Baga miたいなハンバーガー落書きだらけの